Hi guys, what's up? This is Sophie Talks WWE, and Extreme Rules was a few days ago, so now I'm going to do the review and results. I watched it on Monday because we decided not to watch it live because this is like my last week of school and I can't miss any days out. So we decided to watch it Monday night. But still, I didn't go on the internet all Monday because I didn't want to know the results or anything like that. So yeah, it was all a surprise to me what happened, and in my opinion, it was a pretty freaking good pay-per-view. All of the results were what I wanted, and I got all of them right, except for the Ryback Cena one, but that didn't have a result. But, you know, we'll get into that in a bit. Also, I sound a bit weird. I got a cold, so, yeah, oh well. So we'll start from the first match, obviously. Alright, so I was watching the video back and editing it and stuff, and you know it's 15 or 16 minutes long, so I'm gonna cut out Miz versus Cody Rhodes, Chris Jericho versus Fandango, Randy Orton versus Big Show, Sheamus versus Mark Henry, and just tell you now what the results were. The Miz defeated Cody Rhodes, Chris Jericho defeated Fandango, Randy Orton defeated Big Show, and Sheamus defeated Mark Henry. Seriously, you didn't want to hear me talk for 16 minutes, I understand. So, back to the matches that I loved. Now this kind of gets to... I'll do this one first, and then I'll do the rest. Save the best two for last, which you obviously know which ones those are going to be. Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger in an I Quit match. Surprisingly, this match was pretty good. I didn't expect it to be good at all, but I really enjoyed it. So, not much I can say about that, but I really enjoyed it. There was kendo sticks in this one, so I was pretty happy. I love kendo sticks for some reason, I don't know why. Basically, in the end, Jack Swagger said I quit because I think his arm was hurt or something like that, and Alberto Del Rio got it in the cross-arm breaker a few times. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened, and then he quit. So Del Rio is the #1 contender for the title when Ziggler gets better. So congrats. Like, that match I didn't really care about when I saw it on the card, but it was an alright match. I think it's because the weapons just add more stuff to it. If it was a normal match, probably would have been pretty boring. But I like kendo sticks, so we'll just that was pretty good. I'll do this one next. Why not? Brock Lesnar versus Triple H. And this one I really enjoyed. It was the last match on the card, which was surprising because I thought it was going to be Cena and Ryback, but nope. And basically at the start of the match, Brock Lesnar walks down to the ring and he's like standing by the cage, and then Triple H comes and like attacks him from behind, and then Paul Heyman's like, no, and then he like punches Paul Heyman, and then they get into the ring and start the actual match. And about 5-10 minutes into the match, Brock Lesnar runs up against the cage and he hits his knee. And like throughout the whole match, his knee, he was like screaming about his knee. And so obviously from there, I thought that Triple H was going to win, but no. Basically, throughout all the match, Triple H was just like killing Brock Lesnar and like destroying his knee, and Brock was like screaming and stuff. So I had the impression that Triple H was going to win, and Paul Heyman comes in, or maybe even before Paul Heyman comes in. There's like a bag on the corner of the steel cage, and in the bag was a steel sledgehammer. Like Jerry Lawler said, it was camouflaged, so it was a steel sledgehammer, and Triple H held it for like 9 seconds, and then Brock used it, hit Triple H with it, pinned him, and won the match. So I didn't expect that coming one bit, but I said Brock Lesnar in the in my predictions, because it wasn't like for his career or anything like that. But on Raw, we saw the debut of Curtis Axel, And Triple H had a match with him, and then like he got all weird throughout the match, and then Raw ended there. So Triple H didn't really wrestle, but this is apparently leading up to a storyline about Triple H having a concussion, and then the McMahon's telling him to stop wrestling for good. And we'll just see how that develops. But that's most of what I know at the moment. But this match was really good. I really enjoyed it. And we'll go on to this match. WWE Champion John Cena versus Ryback in a last man standing match. Now this match was awesome before all of this happened. Just starts off like a normal match. Blah blah blah. Do you quit? Do you quit? No. This is the wrong match. Get to 6 count, stand up, 7 count, stand up, 8 count, stand up. It just kind of continually goes on like that. But like Cena's ankle was like the main target of Ryback, obviously. And throughout the whole match, he was like trying to kill him. No, not literally, but you know what I mean. And of course, Super Cena stands up all the time. And they go round the back of the crowd. And I'm not very good at explaining stuff, but they get up onto the stage, and there's like a light figure, a light figure, of course, the stage, and then there's lights, you know what I mean, and I think, yeah, John Cena was gonna AA Ryback off the stage, but then Ryback reverses, and he's kind of like spearing him, but it's not a spear. It's like a, basically picks him up and runs. It's not a spear, but basically what we thought was going to happen was he was just going to bounce off the lights like what usually happens. But Cena and Ryback went straight through it, and the camera goes round and they're both lying on the floor, and Ryback like walks away or whatever, and then Cena gets like neck braced and put on a stretcher and stuff, but then on Raw he refused to go in the ambulance or something like that. So basically the match ended in a no contest. So yeah, but the match was pretty good. That was like pretty exciting because most of Cena's Extreme Rules things are. This is why I'm skipping English class. Most of, did I say Triple H? I don't even know. My brain's like. Most of John Cena's matches are pretty good at Extreme Rules. So yeah, I enjoyed the match. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. I can't even think. I don't know what's wrong with me, but yeah. Now, these two matches are probably going to go into a lot of detail about, but I was pretty freaking happy when that happened. We'll start with the tag team match first. Team Hell No versus Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. It's a pretty good match because the match before that, yeah, but this is after that, so I was still friggin' excited, and this just made me like over impact burst out of the friggin' atmosphere, happiness. But I can't really explain the match because I was pretty much just screaming and shit because I really wanted the Shield to win, obviously. But basically it was like Kane and Daniel Bryan dominating, then Seth and Roman dominating, then Kane and Daniel Bryan, and then Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. And it ended really like awesomely. It reminded me of the Road Warriors. I think that's who does it. I think so. And then basically Roman got Daniel Bryan. I can't even speak. Roman got Daniel Bryan like on his shoulders, and then Seth jumped off the top rope and kneed him in the face. Bryan like span round off Roman's shoulders, and they pinned him for the 3 count. And Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins are the tag team champions. And I went friggin' insane. I was just like, ooh, oh my god, is this the real life? It was cool. And then Dean comes out and they're all like celebrating. And I'm like, this is a good moment. There's no words at all can really describe the overload of happiness that I felt. It's basically all I can say for that. But yeah, it was that match and Dean's match worth the £15 I paid for the pay-per-view. Definitely. So the Shield won. Well, 2 members of the Shield won in this match. And I was a freaking happy bunny. And you know, if you couldn't already tell, let's go into the next match. Dean Ambrose versus Kofi Kingston. My main event, which was on pretty early actually. I was like, okay, so I didn't really mind, but it was still my main event. And I enjoyed it a lot. Dean came down with Roman and Seth like halfway, and then they went back and he came down, obviously. And basically, like, Kofi and Dean, I really like them together in a ring. I think they have some good ring. I can't even speak. I think they have some good in-ring chemistry. This call is just sending me loopy. Yeah, they have good in-ring chemistry. And the match was thoroughly enjoyable. And I was kind of like fangirling like halfway through it. Like, every time Dean got hit, I was like, no! But yeah, and then, obviously, Dean uses his finish out, which I don't even know what it's fucking called yet. Is that bad? It's probably bad, but I don't know what it's called, but I like it. And I was just waiting for him to use that, and I knew that he was going to win, and he used it. And he went for the 3 count, and obviously he won the title. And the noise that came out of my mouth, that, as I've said before, was not human. Like, oh my god, I was so happy. And then I was even more happy when like Roman and Seth came out and they all started like hugging and shit, and I was like, oh, like I don't even know. But yeah, no, you know that punching walls shit I said last time. I was punching a few walls. I was happy. I was so happy. So those 2 matches just made the pay-per-view for me. So yeah, can I say more about this pay-per-view that would make me any happier? I don't think I can. Like, seriously, apart from like WrestleMania, this has been like my second favourite pay-per-view so far. And yeah, the Shield of Champions, and I still can't believe it. It's just pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm Sophie Talks WWE, and I'm just excited talking about it. I'm pretty happy with WWE. They're making me happy, so thanks. I'm Sophie Talks WWE. Thanks for watching. Comment what you thought of the pay-per-view. I'd give it a 5 out of 5. I'd give it a 5 stars because of the Shield matches. Why not? I'm feeling generous. And yeah, so see ya.
I am the one in 21.
Believe in the system. Believe in you. Believe in
The people.
the best in the world. Believe in the system.